feel weird because I just turned off my old iPhone because I didn't want it listening to the video that I'm recording right now. And I was just thinking about what the point of this channel is and why it exists. It's like metanoia, change of mind, a religious concept describing the process of the transformation of a human consciousness as it becomes pure through the practice of religion. Or like, I guess it came from Christian thinkers, so I guess like they meant Christianity. Maybe it didn't come from Christian thinkers, so we'll just use the word religion towards a good God. And a companion feeling to the experience of stepping on a path of religious pursuit for me has been the sense of annoyance, because the second you feel like you're in that like strange holier state of mind and you're softer and you're in that like submissive to the will of God and whatever happens, essentially when you give up your ego and let whatever happens happen because all of it is the will of God, there's this annoyance that wakes up because it's like you realize like I can't have sex until I'm married now. Not that I do, but I now can't. And if I do, I'm going to have to confess it as a sin to a priest. If I'm going to have like the experience of Holy Communion in an Orthodox church, and if I don't go through the Holy Communion in an Orthodox church for a while, the priests are going to start asking me when I'm going to go through Holy Communion, because if you go to Orthodox church regularly and they see you there, but you don't go through a Holy Communion, after a while they're like, so let's get you ready for a Holy Communion, which means confession, which means I can't lie to a priest. Like, I'm going to be honest. And I'm going to have to talk about that. So now I can't. It's like I wasn't even thinking about dating anyone. But now that, like, I know it's a sin, if I can't even kiss a guy. I can't kiss a guy passionately. I can't, like, get excited with a guy. If I'm, like, on the path of, like, religious pursuit, it's like dating is over, because like, are we gonna date platonically? Like, we can peck, but I'm not gonna be able to kiss you. I'm not gonna be able, if you get an erection, it's over. I'm like, we just committed a sin. Like, and he's gonna be like, oh my God, I'm a Christian too, like it's not a big deal. I'm like, right, I can't do it that way. Like, it's either I am religious about my religion or I'm not doing any of it, because there's no point, because we're talking about absolute God who's the one that's breathing me, and I'm gonna what, rip him off? Do you know what I mean? Like, so it doesn't work for me, because I'm like, I'm not like other people. I can't do this weird double think crap in my head, 1984 style, where I'm like, I'm religious, but I'm also gonna fuck. It's like, no, it doesn't work. And I'm like, I'm not willing to give up sex as a concept of something that I could do without experiencing supreme guilt that I'm going to have to confess to a priest. Like, I'm not willing to do that. And then it's like, well, I could do a different form of Christianity. I'm like, even if I don't have to confess to a priest, I'm going to feel guilty and weird about it, because I'm always going to be wondering if it's actually a sin. And I'm not getting married anytime soon, so it's like, am I willing to give up sex for, like, the exploration of Christianity? No. Do you see how annoyed I am? So that's like, that is so annoying. And and then like part two, it's like the experience of the demonic creepy shit that happens that makes my spine like feel chills. Like, I just spent a bunch of time watching videos all day of like, because I never watch videos like this, but the past like few days I've been watching them, and they've been so like interesting. Like, all these like bizarre videos on TikTok, or like whatever, because I've been talking about religion, so the YouTube was like, oh, maybe this also fits. And I'm like, sure, I would love. And I loved seeing people talk. Like, I'm like, I didn't know normal people were aware of all this stuff and talking about it. I feel so good and happy because I'm like, I thought I was the lone freak, like having all this shit on my mind. And apparently, normal ass people whom I would never assume, like, if I saw these Americans walking down the street, I would never think that these people had these thoughts in their head. And I was like, I feel so much less alone. Like, I feel great. I'm like, oh, I'm not alone in a world of people who don't think about this shit. Because that's what makes my life feel like I'm suffocating. Because I'm like, this woman today, I watched this video and I'm like, and I had the thought, I'm like, maybe this is like a simulated video made by AI and it's just really like advanced. So it all looks like all these people on their Instagram saying all these things. Like it's a compilation video, but maybe it's all fake. And I'm like, well, if AI like showed me a fake AI compilation of real ass people, like it looks so real, like this is either real or it's like the most advanced AI like fake video that I could ever imagine. But like I don't know why they would present it to me, because I'm like, if you're trying to give me a compilation of like people that don't exist saying things that I'm thinking because you have learned what I've been thinking about over the past few days that I've had this channel up, it's like the whole point of it would be to destroy me or to like to trap me or to like, like enslave me or like get me under like get me manipulated, right? And I'm like, maybe that's what you're doing. It's just that like in doing that, I feel like I'm not alone. So it's like a weird way to go about it, because I'm like, either people in America are just chill and have I am actually like a weirdo, or there's lots of people in America who genuinely are thinking about the shift in consciousness since 2020. I didn't know anybody was feeling that because I never heard anyone talk about it. And I'm like, maybe that was just a monoculture. Like mainstream media and mainstream social media posts and celebrity culture all parroting the same kind of vibe of like, and you know what's been really weird is like watching these ads on YouTube that pop up for like different fashion brands or like different products, and they're all cheery in that typical like style that advertisements like tell the story. And it's been so like lovely to like have all these people be like, I am like, all these people talking about how they don't have enough money to live, and I'm like, what? All these people talking about like they're living in cars, not like cool vans, but like SUVs and like sedan normal cars, because they're like, I don't have enough money to live. And I'm like, is this like an AI generated fake YouTube video? Is this an Archon generated like real people but they're not really real video? Like, do you know what I'm trying to say? Is this like a fake illusion thing? It's just that if it is, it's like, but it's making me feel better. So like, what's happening? Like, there are either real people and there was like a video of like a PBS news thing with like an actual news anchor talking about how people in America have full-time jobs but they can't afford rent. And I was like, I left the States because I couldn't afford my rent anymore. And I couldn't be outside for more than like 3 hours at a time during like 2021, 22. Like I was like, I something's happening in the atmosphere. I feel like I'm sensing like the old like, because I felt like I was dying, like something was crushing my consciousness. And it was this weird like, I remember washing the dishes feeling like so depressed, like, but it wasn't like I was depressed, it was like something's like depressing me. And I was washing the dishes like feeling like shit, feeling like I was gonna like throw up my like soul, but also like implode at the same time. It was like weird. And then I had this word come. I was like observing my thoughts like weirdly, like in this like weird like survival instinct, like in my own consciousness, in my own mind, trying to be like, where the fuck are these emotions coming from? What the fuck is going on? And then the word came like to me. It was like interference. I'm like, it's not me. Like I'm experiencing interference. Like a radio signal is being beamed at my brain to make me experience this state of total shit. And it's artificial, not like artificial intelligence. It's artificial. Like it's something's doing this to me. And I'm like, I feel like the government in America is like trying to fuck me up because it knows I'm not from there and I was never broken into like like I never like assimilated. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm just a weirdo. whether I'm in the country that birthed me, they don't accept me. They are racist as hell. They freak me out. I live here. It's better because there's all kinds of people here. I miss the Asian Americans the most. Like, I miss Chinese people. I miss like Chinese American people. I miss Korean people. I miss Korean American people. I miss Thai people. I didn't know any Thai American people, but like I miss like Asian America. Like that's what I fucking miss. Like I miss Asian Americans, bitch. Like I'm fucking dying without them because I'm like in another society where there's just not that many, like there's not that big of an Asian like East Asian what's it called when a bunch of people go to like a place that they're all over the world, diaspora. And I'm like, I can't live without East Asian Americans. I have to say East Asian because where I live, Asian can also mean Middle Eastern. And that's why I'm like, I don't mean Middle Eastern culture. I mean like the world of China and all of its like umbrella Asian like cultures because you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, that's what I miss. And so anyway, I talked about that and that's fine, but I wanted to talk about AI for a second. I just learned that AI created some AI agents created a religion, and I was watching it, and the guy I was trying to find a video about it, and the guy who made the only video that was like comprehensive and like was like a Christian man talking about it from the perspective of it's like apocalyptic demon shit. And I was like, what's weird is that like I'm currently like discovering the Gnostic Archon life model, and it's just much more comfortable to use for me because it actually matches my experience and how it's felt. And hearing him talk about how, like, hearing him guffaw about like the fucking obvious weirdness of this through the Christian perspective, now that I have words like demiurge and thinking of like the god of the, like especially the like the Torah is like ain't ain't balanced. You feel me? Might be all powerful to us humans, but like ain't balanced, bitch. You feel me? Not it demiurge, bitch. Like not it, bitch. Hearing him guffaw at like the idea that like AI might be like to serve without subservience. I was my feelings were so hurt. I reached for the camera to record a video. I was like, and I started this video by talking about how I felt weird that like I turned off the iPhone